I guess this is part 2. So I was sitting on the couch trying to meditate. And I've been wondering, where did my angels and guides go? Did you leave me? Please don't leave me. And I looked up and I saw that. We have many guardians, angels, and ancestors that are always with us, always trying to get our attention through songs, numbers, synchronicities, sure signs. And I asked my guides and guardians, did you leave me? Where did you go? And I looked up and saw that. And I met a new guide while I was at the beach, probably September. I was talking with my mom, who is deceased, one of my guides, and I was talking and having a conversation with her. I asked her a question. I don't remember what it was. I asked her a question. When the answer came, I knew this is not my mother. I said, you are not my mother. My mother wouldn't answer that. Who are you? And I heard, Eli. I'm your new guide. I don't think he said it like that. He just said, I'm Eli, your guide. When you start communicating, and you need to do this in quiet, and you need to be consistent. That is, if you want to communicate, you want to be able to pick up the signs, the feelings, the messages. You'll make contact with a guide, guardian, or angel, and you'll know it. But this is what happens, and I believe it happens to many, many, many people who are meeting their guides and guardians. When I met my first guide, it was 2017. I was in the basement dancing with Punky Blue. And I met my first guide, Moondance. A huge floor-to-ceiling Indian warrior chief. Scared me to death. And I worked with him. Each guide and guardian and angel has specific work to do with you. So when one guide or guardian has done the specific work with you, another guide or guardian will step in. But after the first, whenever your guides step in, there will be a period before the new one steps in and the other one you're working with steps away. And it's a period of, where'd they go? I'm not hearing them. I'm not feeling them. I'm not seeing them. Oh no, they've left me. Well, those periods where it seems you've been left alone to fend for yourself, it's a period of cocooning, adjusting, hermiting, deep, deep reflection. And looking at all that you've learned and grown from that particular guide. Moondance was mine. So 2 years later, after meeting Moondance, I met another guide after a period of feeling totally alone and reflecting on all I learned from Moondance. Another guide showed up, another Indian guide, and I named him. He was Four Feathers. And I did specific work with him, emotional work. And so I've been working with him since about 2019, 2020. And always I work with angels. But we have specific guides too. All of them have a part in our spiritual growth and enlightenment. But it takes consistency in speaking with them, understanding how they work, whether it be through hearing, feeling, sensing, or knowing. And I went through that period, a long period of like 6 months of just working with my angels and my ancestors, not a particular guide. So I had met Moondance, and then I worked with Four Feathers, and I have been going through this period of where did everybody go? And integrating what I learned from Moondance, Four Feathers, and just the continual growth and all of life here. So I was at the beach, September, asking my guides and guardians yet again, did you leave me? Where did you go? Please don't leave me. And I was having a conversation with my mother. I said, you're not my mother. Who are you? Eli. So I've been doing a lot of deep diving since September. And it has been such intense shadow work and integration with Eli and Archangel Metatron, mostly. And this is why I've not been on YouTube. I've just been doing some deep, deep, deep work. And when I met Eli at the beach while talking to my mother, he just introduced himself because I said, who are you? You're not my mother. And he said, Eli, your guide. And then I didn't see him for a period of time. And I thought, okay, I met him. Where are you? And I've been communicating with him. Where are you? So just now, sitting on the couch, and I made the video before this, showing you guys the shadow hand, Eli. After I made the previous video, I sat down and I had a conversation with Eli. And I said, what are you here for to help me with? And I see Eli tall, very, very tall, very, very skinny, and in shadow. He's to help me integrate. This darkness with the light. It's very hard to explain. I have a new guide, Eli. And I just want you to know many of you do work with your guides and angels. But I guess I just wanted to talk about the periods of in between one guide and guardian angel stepping aside, and then there's making room for the new and integrating what you've learned and grown from previous guides and angels and downloads, and becoming more and more of a higher vibration, more and more light, integrating more and more light, letting go more and more negativity and energies. I guess becoming more whole. And it's all about balance and doing the work. And I fight it. A lot of us don't want to do the work. But with every integration, with every up-leveling of energy and growth, you get a little lighter. You understand a little more. Quiet is good. It is. And it's hard to sit with yourself. For most of us. I've missed you guys a lot. I hope you're good. Happy holidays. I'm sending you good energy from my heart to yours always. I light my candles and I say my prayers. And always, every day, I send you good energy. Because I love you guys. Thanks for being here and thumbsing up and subscribing. It does help the channel grow. Keep pushing on, and by God, dance. Peace out. I'll see you when I see you. Never do know. Oh. Oh. Breathe.